What's going on, guys? Today is going to be kind of a story time video. It's going to be a little weird, but it's going to be really interesting. And it's also going to segue into a really dope BTS segment, which I'll link down in the description. But watch this beforehand so you can get context to kind of what happened and how this spiraled into something that almost completely went totally wrong. So a couple months ago now, actually crazy to say a couple months ago, I had a trip up to New York. Now, there was a couple reasons that I had to go to New York. One of which was to shoot the music video that I'll be talking about in this video. But two was to celebrate my girlfriend's birthday. It's kind of weird to say girlfriend, my fiance now, but we'll get to that. So my birthday, you guys might not know, is October 3rd. My son's birthday is October 23rd. And my girlfriend, my fiance's birthday is November 1st. Now, every year around this time, we kind of try to center something around all of our birthdays. So this is just me and her trying to get away and do something for her birthday, but kind of celebrate my birthday and our son. It's a weird thing, but we had to go to New York. So we set up New York, and New York has always been a special and significant place for us both because a couple years back, before we had our son, we found out that we were having a kid in New York. So keep that in mind. It has a sentimental value to us, and it's kind of why I wanted to do the proposal to my fiance in New York. So we get to New York. We're just kicking it, having a great time. We got a couple things set up, but the majority of the stuff that we're doing is just spontaneous, other than the actual music video shoot that we knew we had to do this weekend. So with that in mind, I didn't really know where I was gonna do the proposal at. We went to a couple different places in New York. I was just waiting for the right time. We went up to the top of the Rockefeller Center. It was completely windy up there. The conditions were awful, it was freezing, but I just wanted to get it out of the way. We get up to the top of the Rockefeller Center. I'm looking for the perfect place to do this, and there it is. I just spawned and popped the question. And it was cool. She was completely surprised. She had no idea that I was gonna propose to her, and I didn't really tell anybody else but my mom. My mom was the only person I consulted with about this. So we just all having a good time. We got all the good fun stuff out of the way, and here comes the day of the shoot. I knew that we were gonna have this entire shoot documented by Indie Mogul. My good friend Ted, he used to be at Aperture. Well, he's still at Aperture. He's still doing both things. But my good friend Ted set me up with the Indie Mogul shoot that he was gonna be documenting with his team. And knowing that I was gonna have the shoot in New York, I didn't really wanna bring in a random person when I have musician friends that I can bring on board. So, just being a friend that I am, I told my homie Wills to come up. So I'm like, yeah, come up. Indie Mogul's gonna pay for the flight up there. They're gonna book the studio session. Everything's gonna be documented. It's gonna be a really awesome experience. Come through. This is who I wanted to bring with me. So we got everything squared away. We're in New York, and here comes the morning of the shoot. That morning, I get a phone call from Wills, and I knew something was up because he was calling me too early. He didn't call me after he got off the flight like, yo, bro, where do I go now? It was like, it's almost time for you to get on your flight. So I knew something was wrong. So he calls me, pick the phone up. He's like, yo, they won't let me into the terminal. They said I'm too late. So I called Ted to see if he can get a flight rescheduled. And whoever they booked the flight through was not having it. They were like, yo, if you trying to get him on another flight, he's gonna have to pay completely. So we just had to X that off. So it was a couple hours before the shoot. We were trying to figure out what we were gonna do because we had everything scheduled. We had a space, we had a studio, we had lighting, we had everything. We just did not have an artist to shoot the music video for. So I decided to go to the studio early because I knew one of my bros was gonna be there, my homie, the person who actually put me onto the studio that we were shooting at, my homie Eric Media. And I knew he was gonna be shooting at the studio, so I decided to pull up there early. I got there early, got some BTS content for him for the shoot that he was doing. Make sure you guys check him out. I'm gonna link him down in the description. Really good friend of mine. So I'm sitting there and I'm documenting his shoot, and they have security at the studio, and the security guard just came up on us. And he was talking to me. He was like, yeah, you shoot music videos, what are y'all doing? He's like, yeah, we shoot music videos, yada, yada. He's like, I do music. I'm like, oh yeah, that's dope. So I decided to ask him like, yo, do you have any musician friends? So he's like, yeah, I got a ton. So I'm like, all right, cool, pull up the track, play it for me. And I listened to a couple songs, and then I heard one, I was like, yo, this track is fire. Like, where's the artist for this? And he's like, yo, I can call him. Got him on the phone, talking to him. And I'm like, bro, you wanna shoot a free music video? And he's like, yeah, hell yeah. So I'm like, bro, how soon can you be here? He's like, yo, bro, I'm gonna be there in 9 minutes. So pulls up, 9 minutes later, Ted and the whole Indie Mogul crew pull up. And yeah, that was that. We had a couple of hours to shoot the music video because we were kind of in a crunch for time. Everything was just going wrong, man. I was late there, Ted was late there. Then we had to wait for the artist, and then we had to figure out what we were doing. I had never seen the space before. I'd never been to this location before. I just seen pictures of it online. So it was just like, we did the interview for Indie Mogul beforehand, which took maybe 30 to an hour. And then before you knew it, it was like 2 hours left to shoot the entire music video. So That's the crazy story. Make sure you guys head over to the Indie Mogul channel. The episode is freaking amazing. I'm breaking down my top tips to do run and gun music video shoots. We documented everything behind the scenes. You get my insight on what I'm doing, how I'm setting up the lights, and why I'm setting up the lights this way. So amazing, man. Make sure you guys check that out. Drop it a like. Also, subscribe to the Indie Mogul channel, man, because the content that is coming out of that channel is literally life-changing. It's all types of film tips and tricks and knowledge, and it's literally insane. Make sure you guys go like that. But I mean, that's pretty much it. The music video is actually on the channel right now. Make sure you guys check it out. I'll link it up above, and I'll also link it down in the description for you guys to check it out. So check out the Indie Mogul episode so you get context and you see how we shot the music video. Then go look at the music video, and everything's crazy. But yeah, man, that was my crazy weekend in New York that almost completely bombed on me. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop it a like, comment, also subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Peace out, guys.